To shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
What up, world? It's your boy, Coolie Main.
You got in the building.
And y'all know what it is. It's time to plug them headphones in, put the kids to bed, and let's begin to listen. It's grown-up talk. Today we're gonna talk to DeAri. We're gonna talk to him about the community and his position in it. Let's go.
What up, world? What's going on with y'all?
Shit, what up, AK?
Can't call it. What up, guys?
What's good? How you doing?
All right.
What's going on?
Definitely.
Shit, y'all know what part of the show this is. This part of the show is dedicated to you, to our fans, our supporters, our listeners, to everybody fucking with us on Mondays as we drop these audios, and everybody fucking with us on Wednesdays as we drop these visuals. It take a special type of you to appreciate a special type of us, and we appreciate that.
Facts. You already know the motto.
Huh?
Like, share, and follow.
Huh?
If you didn't do it,
Do it.
Tell a friend and do that shit again.
And y'all stop acting all fucking stink. If you on Instagram, Spotify, iHeartRadio, anywhere where you could put Grown Ups Talk Podcast in your search engine,
What to do, Coolie?
I need y'all to hit that motherfucking link.
Let's get it.
Hey, yo, listen. By the time y'all hear this, y'all should already know what it is. I need y'all to go on Instagram. I need y'all to hit Catch a Vibe 2 and see the Queens of Edibles right now. Again, Catch a Vibe 2. I need y'all to go catch one. Hit up the Queens of Edibles, see them, then go over to Congress Ave, holla at my boy Bart, let him get your edge up right before y'all go over to 631 Middletown Ave, Middletown Cafe, and rock with Ski-Bo and the whole squad over there. Y'all know what it is. It's always a good time, always great energy, and always gonna be lit. 631 Middletown Ave, Middletown Cafe. Yeah.
Let's get it. All right. Now we can pay the bills.
Yeah.
You can start the show.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What's
man.
going on?
Cool, man. I can't complain. I appreciate you guys for having me.
I appreciate you for being here, man.
Definitely. So we previously we had an episode where we was talking, basically speaking on the quote unquote death of the black man in the community, the households, and all of that. Like, you feel me? Like saying how our people, period, are set up to remove us out of the community. We're set up to be taken away from our households and being a force, period, in our community. So when we look and we see a brother like you in the community,
Facts.
who's out here and making a difference, as your shirt says, real fathers matter. You feel me?
Facts.
You out here making, like, putting the footprints in and the footwork in to make sure that isn't the case. You know what I mean? So that's one of the main reasons why we want to bring you in and, you know what I mean, have you shed some light on that. You feel me?
Cool. I definitely could piggyback off that. Well, first, I'm a father first.
Right.
That's like my main thing.
Respect that.
So my mission with that is change the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
So if we change the narrative on the black male, period,
Right.
it covers multiple ground, right? So a good father, a black father, a black role model, if he's in his child's life, it eliminates certain things.
Mm-hmm.
It eliminates a ongoing cycle of kids growing up fatherless. It eliminates an ongoing cycle of households being neglected with fathers.
Okay.
It just prevented a lot of things, even murders. My daughter here with me today, she kept me off the streets. So having her at 19 years old, young, wild, arrogant, having her kind of like settle me down, made me realize I had something to live for.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
be telling my daughter that all the time because we used to play wild in the streets too. Then I had her and I was like, yo, you saved my life. Because the road I was going down, the same thing.
Facts.
Same thing.
And the kids be the ground wire to
I'm
the
telling
whole
you,
thing.
they don't even be knowing. They don't
Facts,
even
facts.
be knowing.
A huge blessing, especially somebody like me. Like I was fatherless, so my father died when I was 17 months. 1990, one of the biggest drug lords in the tri-state area. Never knew him, so like that was always like my motive. I always told her mother, like, if I had a child, I gotta be there for that child. I gotta be the father I didn't have. So me never having certain memories of my father, I'm creating the memories with her. So
Right.
the memories still going on. So she can create them one day.
Yeah.
That's powerful because it's kind of the same thing with me. My father wasn't there. He's still alive, but he just wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then that's what I promised myself. Like as coming up, like for my boys, you know, I wouldn't leave them fatherless. I wouldn't give them that feeling that I had growing up. So I can definitely respect that because I mean I can relate.
Yeah.
So I just want to ask, you know, what inspires you to actually want to do, just what you doing for the community, like?
Well, I was inspired by 2011 34 homicides in one year. Number one, we was the number one in the country for homicides. My brother was number 30, I want to say 32, a part of 34. Before my brother actually died, me and my boys, we always get together, you know, saying we want to do something positive,
Right?
because we was losing a lot of people. And my clearest words was, I'm not ready to bury your brother.
Okay.
And literally the next morning, my boys called me, come back, tell me my brother died. So for me, it was more like, all right, that's like confirmation.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because I'm a street kid, like I'm a real street kid.
No, right.
You see what I'm saying? I know from the toppest drug dealers to the lowest fucking snitch in the city. You see what I'm saying? So for me to be out here doing positive shit is no reason why the next man can't do it.
Right.
Especially if my street credentials is way better than yours. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's really the thing. I'm from an era where being positive is corny.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
We
from the same era. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's frowned upon. You're like, yo, I want street clean. They be like, what?
Right.
But not knowing your kids is going to be following me. Right. Be your kid role model. Right. So that's how I kind of view it.
Yeah, that's a perfect, because I was thinking it as you were saying it, and saying, like, as I was thinking you were saying it out loud, like, it's usually looked at as you mad whack for trying to make the community positive, like, you feel me, like, yo, you corny as fuck, like, but in actuality, you probably doing the hardest shit it is to do.
It's brave.
It actually is the hardest thing to do, to be honest, in most people's eyes, well, not most people's eyes, but in most people's feelings on the inside. It's hard to go ahead and make the change.
A lot of people scared.
It's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable feeling. So you stepped into the light of making the change like you're trying to do, and it's only going and enlightening and brightening the others to make the leap with us.
Yeah, because each one teach one. Like we all got to be that example. At some point, somebody got to be the person to step up and say, y'all could look at me as that example of the right thing to do, like, you feel me? Yeah. And we all ain't perfect. At times we still gonna mess up, but I mean, at least we strive towards making it better. Yeah. That's the most important thing.
Do you feel like you actually, like, you know, rubbing off as far as our peers go? Because I can say, listen, I can say you inspire us. Like we see, and we that's one of the reasons why you're here, because, you know, we want to push that, you know, that image right there. But do you actually see it besides us?
Like, well, it comes in different forms.
Okay.
Being that we're pioneers to a situation, we're the first ones to try it. So everybody's not going to jump onto it until they see the reaction to it first. So this is a part of being brave. If it's a tough guy on the block and nobody going to say nothing, I got to be the first one to say something to liberate everybody else. You see what I'm saying? But no one's going to take the step if I don't take it. So this is a lonely journey. I fully understand that. I'm cool with it.
Right.
But the outcome to this is her.
Right.
She's 10. 5 years from now, 8 years from now, she'll be 18. She'll be old enough to vote. She'll have a voice. Everybody in her peers would be the same age.
Gotcha.
That's the market I have control of. My peers, they not gonna respect me because we the same age, we grew up together, animosity from the past, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
No, I was only asking because, you know, if, like you said, each one teach one. So I feel like if we get some more of our peers out here to make a positive image, it'd be just that much more better or brighter in the community.
I think it's already happening. This is a part of it. I'm more so of a action guy.
Okay. So
I'm about doing. And you guys didn't say, yo, I think we should do this, yo. It was like, yo, we're gonna try the show.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm near. So straight like that. So this is a form of showing collaborative. This is a form of us getting on the same page.
Gotcha.
To the people that's watching, y'all watching, this is how it look to unify. This is how it look to embrace other people.
Time and time again, me and AK always say it's up to our generation to break the chain. We got to be the ones to start turning it around. And we started this platform for that reason, especially for our city. Like, we don't have too many platforms, if any at all, where everybody could come up here and voice what they're doing or everything that's going on inside of the city, outside of what they see on the news or whatever they read across the media or social media or the negative images. Like, so that's what this is to express our talent, to show the community active people that's coming up here and just being positive images and showing the different faces of what New Haven really has to offer and what's really going on. Like, so, yeah.
Yeah, don't get us wrong. We try to have a great balance of ratchetness and righteousness.
Oh, no, listen, man, I understand what sells. I'm not against the marketing. I fully understand what it is. Trust me. I fully understand.
I don't want you, click on the episode and what the
I fully understand what it is. It's all business. I
Definitely got some of
right. Some crazy ones. So, you know what I mean?
Wouldn't be right if you didn't.
Right.
Gotta have balance. Gotta have balance.
Yeah, nice little balance. So my next question, I guess, would be, I see that your daughter is what's inspired you a lot, and I see that you actually going. Well, I see a few videos you going to schools and speaking to the young boys and stuff like that, and you being real with them. Like, I mean, that's exactly. Me personally, I feel like we need someone to be real with the youth, because they in school is a little sugar coated because they got jobs, they got
code of conduct,
right. But they get outside and they see the real, the raw, and cut. So for you to come up in there and just give them the raw is you gonna reach out to a few. You're not gonna reach out to all of them. Yeah. But that's just powerful, because I was one of them kids that was listening to the inspirational speakers and just like getting moved and motivated by what they were saying. So I just commend you by doing that. I just want you to elaborate on what inspired you to go and do that.
Well, it's honestly, I gotta thank my guy Kermit Carolina. That's my guy, her godfather.
Okay.
Shouts out. Highest respect. It's one of his programs he's doing with the at-risk kids.
Gotcha.
With different schools, so he has different workshops with a variety of schools, 8th graders, 6th graders, 7th and 8th graders. So you get all the at-risk kids from different schools, and he put them in all one classroom, give them pizza, and we teach them. We kind of implement certain things.
Right.
My goal with that was more so. I was an at-risk kid.
Mm-hmm.
I remember sitting in that seat. I remember listening to those mentors and those people that was telling us what not to do. Right. So for me, it's like, let me take a different approach. Let me not go in there all business savvy. Let me unbuckle. Let my tie off. Let me show them.
Right.
That's what they respond to.
You see what I'm saying? So I go in there with my clothing. I go in there with everything that I do, so I can show them this is what an at-risk kid look like.
Right.
So if y'all don't know what one look like, I'm gonna show y'all one. So I bring my newspaper articles from basketball. I bring my stuff from my nonprofit stuff. I even bring my pens with my dead homies. Because I want them to see what at-risk kids look like. It's multiple ways of how at-risk kids do, how we look. We end up on pens, we put people on pens. We get through it. I'm not the first one Kern tried to save. And I had to tell him that he's been doing this for 20 years. He tried to save my brother. But my brother was an at-risk kid. He ended up in the streets. So for me, it's like, I need y'all to see what we look like. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all look at risk kids and be like, damn, they're going to build another jail cell. Because that's what they do.
Exactly.
They building more jails based on our middle school. You see what I'm saying? So for that mindset, it's like, all right, let them see what it look like. I've never been to jail. I've never been fingerprinted. After all the bullshit I done escaped. And I done escaped a lot of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I escaped, and I'm thankful for that. Like, I'm happy that I don't have a jail story. I'm happy I can't relate to that. And I tell the kid, ain't nothing cool about that shit. It's nothing cool about missing out on your family and all that. It's not cool about that shit. I'd be mad as hell if I miss this right here. Because of jail.
All the money.
Right. You don't realize that shit too. They already in jail.
And that's what I told him. I said, your call's not gonna reach us once you get there. It ain't gonna reach us. It's gonna be too far. I can't help you, man, once you're there.
Yeah, so you like, think everybody shiesty, everybody grimy, because we got lives. We gotta do what we gotta do for our families.
Exactly.
We can't feed you too, because you messed up. So yeah,
I just didn't want to go in there on a regular, typical businessman type of.
nah, I respect. I listen. I totally respect that, and I try to share. You see, I try to share whenever I see it.
Definitely.
I try to share whenever I see it, just so whoever watching on my page can see it, and I mean, be inspired.
And that's for free. That's on my lunch break. So I work. I drive trucks. I go on my lunch break, change out, go do that shit, and jump right back in my truck and get back to work.
Community.
And I got literally with a veggie patty.
So that means there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
And I tell them, like, listen, kids, this is free. I'm giving this to y'all for free. This ain't. They don't pay me for this shit. I'm missing lunch for y'all. But y'all need this more than me. I don't need y'all need this. I'd rather give this up. You see what I'm saying? Right. So it's one of them things. Make them see that we put efforts in without a paycheck. It's way bigger than a fucking paycheck. I'm gonna get paid for this. I'm not worried about it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not worried about it. The money gonna come. It's all about passion and privilege right now. You see what I'm saying? That's all it's about. That's why
you got that's the right thing to drive you, because I mean, those who do it for the money run low, they ain't doing it no more. So
anybody that's chasing the bag will put you in underground.
And you're not gonna have the effect that you want to have.
You're not gonna get the effect or get the response.
Right.
You're not
Definitely
gonna get
not.
the effect
And
or
they
the
could
response
feel
that
it.
you want.
They could feel it when you just up there because you collecting a bag. They could
It ain't
feel
no
the
real
difference.
relation.
Right.
It ain't no real relation.
It's like you selling a
It's
product.
nothing to relate.
So if a salesman walk up to you, you already know what he's trying to sell you. So you're already avoiding it. It's already it's a resistance to it because you know he's selling something. But if I come to you with purpose and passion, I can see your heart. You're gonna be willing
That's the jewel in the show, real talk.
I'm just saying.
That's the jewel in the
It's
show.
like that's what Apple do. You know, Apple don't put no price on none of their stuff. They just show you all the features to it, and then everybody will buy it.
And they get me every time.
They never tell the price. They like, damn, they got this many pixels. I gotta get that shit.
Real talk.
Don't even know the price, but we ready to buy it, ready to go in debt, ready to get on credit, all this shit for the phone. That's my formula. I don't want to sell nothing. I just need you to see the passion and purpose. That's all it's about.
And that's ill. And I mean, you can definitely see that in just in your whole character when you talking to the kids. You really want them to understand. You really want the message to get through. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one. Yeah. That's that's powerful, bro. That's powerful.
If more nigga come on board, I'm with it. It's not like I'm against anybody being a part of what we do.
But the part though that you're seeing though is him going back or us. I actually work in a school with kids at Hill House, so it's kind of like
He's a Hill House coach as well.
And I coach at Hill House as well. But you actually step into their shoes, but as an adult. Know what I mean? You put your adult mindset in the 8 to 15-year-old mindset. When you know what I mean? And you got to understand it now, and you're trying to make them feel and understand everything that you're saying. So that's the passion to it. And that's the part that you're seeing when you're looking at him up there talking to the kids, and the energy and the projection that you're throwing. That's him putting himself into their shoes as a grown man, though. A lot of people really don't understand that unless you're actually in that light and walking in them shoes. As I do the same thing when I'm in the school talking to the kids, trying to help them out. A lot of them mad as shit. Cussing me out. Call their moms on me. I done been through it all. Listen, Mom, I'm just being real with your kids. That's all I can
You can't do nothing but respect that. So, question to both of y'all, I guess, is dealing with kids. They tend to be hard, and as we all were. Growing up, trying to get your point across to them. Have you came to a point where you just sound like you probably have where you was frustrated with your message not getting across, or
my daughter know. I woke up in there as soon as before I speak. Listen, I demand respect. I'm gonna give y'all my respect. It's that simple. That's the first thing first. And even at my camp, I have a summer program. It's been going for 4 years.
Okay, word. That's what's
even that, it's the same thing. I demand respect because I'm gonna respect everybody. I don't care who you is. And plus, I know all the parents. I went to school with them. It's always some type of relationship.
Right,
so it's already there. They're already going to be giving me a child. Listen, you know Mr. D could beat you, right? For real, I told you, boy, you better stop playing. You see what I'm saying? So for me, as kids gravitate to authority. Okay. We live in an era to where parents is not disciplining how we was raised. Yeah. Kids is not respecting parents how we was raised. Mm-hmm. Our parents demanded that shit. The neighbor demanded it. They're asking about neighbor.
The village raised the child. Right.
So that's my concept.
Even homeboy at the light can get right.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. So you want to step out of line.
So that's the concept I go with. I just try to. I'm a father all around. I was selfish with my father at one point, just worried about me and my daughter and my son. But I realized tons of kids need this shit. Mm-hmm. I can't be selfish with this. I can't. She just can't only get this feeling when it's a father that's not doing what he's supposed to do. When I can actually be an impact on this kid. So I just take it on. Listen, man, if a kid acting, I don't care who it is. If a kid out in public doing something crazy, I'm like, yo, boy, you better take that shit. What's wrong with you, boy? You looking at me like, you ain't gotta know me. You better get together. That's me. I can't walk away from it. It'd be hard.
You need that sometimes, yo. Because I mean, I had enough times when I stepped out of line. Yeah. I don't know shit. Let me keep walking on the weed, you know.
Right. See, he walked in with the demand and respect. I look at it different.
See, he worked in the school system, so he get fired.
Okay.
I can't get fired. I would be the last boy. I ain't get
thinking about that though. But not even thinking about that, I just look at all the different kids and it's a different understanding because I know some kids, real talk, come to school, they don't eat at home. They look at probably they sleep. There's a whole bunch of other stuff going on that we don't know about. So I try to get into it and try to figure out what it is that's going on. And then go from there first. It's a whole lot that we don't see that's going on behind scenes that.
Because that's the shit we went through.
Right? Yeah, you know what I mean? So think about it. We was kids and we was coming up our lights off at the crib. We going to school. We ain't saying shit. We ain't saying nothing to nobody. We going that shit. You know, damn well just took a shower with the candle. A little ass candle. Then about to go get that shit going on. Because you forgot to blow that shit up. But that, I go in there and I look at, I try to pinpoint or try to figure out all the different scenarios that could or possibly going on in a kid life.
That's powerful.
And go from there. Yeah. So somebody might be sad because something went wrong with their grandmother. Somebody might be mad because they didn't eat. Somebody might be bad. Shoes got a damn hole in it. Don't got no money to get nothing else.
Yeah, high school is big as far as like the insecurities and dress and popularity. So that's what
self-esteem, high self-esteem.
High school.
No, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, because that's like I was saying, that's where most of the attitudes come from. It's because they lacking something and you trying to give it to them, and they like, I don't even know you. Why you trying to get this to me? Like, so they show the resistance at first. But if you stay consistent,
and they still go back to the uncomfortable feeling that I said because sometimes a lot of kids don't even get that at home. So giving that to them, it's like, what the fuck is this? I never even felt that before. Right. So, man, fuck that. Because it's uncomfortable.
They start looking at you like you weird. Like, why you showing me love? And then you come in with the, yo, come on, man, let's go over here. We're gonna conversate. Man, what? Yeah. Man, I don't want to hear what I gotta say.
That shit. It's foreign. It's a whole foreign. Dialogue.
Maneuver and figure. It's like almost half of like a mix, figuring different ways out of getting into the mental and having to open up to you.
That's ill.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And shit, I broke that shit down. I appreciate that. Hey, I guess my next question would be, you know, I see where you're going with the kids. How about the message you're trying to put out for their parents or as a parent? I see you do the Real Fathers Matter whole thing, and like how is that? Like, you can elaborate on. I mean,
hold on, wait. Before you go ahead, I'm just gonna put it on record. I'm not a parent, but I am a parent to all. I'm not an actual parent biologically, but I got mad kids. Kids all on my own.
And we need people to feel like that working in the school system, because if you feel like those are your kids, you're gonna do whatever it takes to protect them children.
Yeah, I'm part of the village. Listen, every person is part of the village. So we leg, the tent, the neck. I'm like the brace, the whole of that.
Well, the Real Fathers Matter movement. It was initially about bringing fathers and families together. Being that we are somewhat the control of our households, the control of our families, we have multiple baby mothers.
Okay.
We can pull our baby mothers and our kids into one place, right? So if me and you cool, we grow up with each other forever. Our kids might never know each other.
Right.
Our kids might be gang banging later on. The same shit we go through.
Right.
Our parents talk about, oh, we was cool. And
Right.
now their kids killing each other.
Right.
Because
Right.
nobody know each other. Nobody can identify each other. Me and you cool. She know that.
Right.
Anytime she act on the public, she already gonna relate back to me because she sees you.
Okay.
That's the concept. We bring all our kids to one spot. You bring all the baby mothers to one spot. Let all our kids know each other. Let our kids know that their fathers are cool with each other. This creates the village mindset.
Right. Yeah.
So Neff already, he's my guy. She can never act out in front of him.
Right,
Never.
right, right.
DeAri can't act out in front of him because they know Neff is tied to me.
Gotcha.
That's the relationship. So if every father was on the same page where we all was like, all right, I know I can't be in my child life all the time, but if
Listen.
everybody sees the village mindset, it's going to get back to me regardless. So whatever she go through, that shit gonna come back to me. I don't care who it is. They
Right.
gonna call DeAri first,
Right.
Because that's the village mindset we create. So that's more so what it is. I'm a full-time father, all around the board, and I hate that I see other dudes not being fathers. Like I hate it with a passion. Like
man.
to think that dudes really be on it because of social media shit, and then for kids to be in my camp and then really hear it for what it is, it's sad, man. And I know the kids, I know the dudes, I see them in the club, I see R&B Wednesday, I see like for me, if I cannot go out and put my money towards them or hold off or spend that time with them, then they could fucking do the same thing. It's literally no excuse, like literally. And I can give you every excuse possible why you shouldn't be a father.
Listen,
I go through the baby mother shit. I go through like
all the same thing.
everything under the sun, man. It's no reason. Trust me.
I know.
There's no reason. Like
I know.
Like I said,
feel
I'm
that.
not a father, but I got a few dudes that's my man.
he witnessed all of us go through.
I witnessed all my men that's outside and freedom go through it, but I witnessed a couple of my men that's in jail still take care of their
Still
kids as
doing
much
their
as they
kids.
could
Right,
behind bars.
Yeah.
So
And if
to
they
see
could
dudes
do it.
outside saying this and saying that, come on, man. I got a couple homies
It's so
locked
crazy.
up,
Like
man,
dudes are
that's still doing holy
dudes are not take care of their
bread.
kid with
whatever
being
it
perfect
is they got
stepfather.
going on.
You said.
Like dudes are not take care of their biological child but be a perfect stepfather.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
that's crazy.
Let's talk about that.
Like that's one thing I don't understand. Like,
Yeah,
is it the female or the kid?
Even that, but that's
I don't even
again,
understand.
no excuse.
And how
If
even
you know
can
what
a
it
female
is.
even allow that shit?
Yeah.
Like how can a female even allow a dude not
Knowing
to
that
take
he
his
got a
kids
child
to
and
be-
he.
like I don't. So for me, I don't. This is like my first time actually talking about it publicly. So this is the platform to where I can do
Right.
that.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
speak on. I don't confront men about their kids. Like I don't, because if a man do that to me, he might get hurt.
Some type of way, yeah.
See what I'm saying? So I would never confront no man about their kids, but it's a lot of y'all doing your job. Man.
Exactly.
I
In
can't
general,
confront
he-
nobody about their kids because I ain't no dear father myself.
Well, you could. Then again, I'm gonna use Neff. Neff coming, man. He coming for you, man. He like, listen, man, I ain't no father. But listen, bro, you gotta do that.
Definitely gotta do that. Stop passing out wedgies, man.
It's a real lack, man. And we just, it's just too much going on because the father not around. It's just too much. It's just little boys growing up extra feminine. Girls don't know what love is. Like we was those broken kids, right? So if we was those broken kids, why create the same shit? That don't make sense to me. Why create the same thing? Like I'll be, man. If anything, listen, that is like. This will be the perfect little girl. I swear, I am. I tell her this all the time. I stress this to her, and she don't understand. She's like, "Dad, you so strict. Listen, baby, you gotta understand. It's gonna help you in the long run.
That's it.
I need you to grow with morals. I need you to grow with rules and values and respect, shorty. This is the shit I'm trying to. Because females don't have this. They don't even know what it look like.
Females don't got it, and the males don't got it neither. I can't let you say.
No, the males definitely don't got it. I won't lie about that. But being that, I just look at it like females. They're in control, and what I mean by that, if a female never give it up, a guy will always chase, a guy will always like run, a female will always have her power. You see what I'm saying? But once she give that thing up,
That's it.
it's a wrap.
That's
You
it.
see what I'm saying? So letting this little girl understand how powerful she is without having to share herself is what I'm trying to install in her.
That's powerful.
So when I'm not around, oh baby girl, got this. I ain't worried about no little dudes. Man. She too bad. You know where her father is, man. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about, and as parents, sometimes we don't take the time to actually sit there with our kids, talk to our kids, implement certain things, let them know who he was, all the flaws. Like, she know who I am. So she hear from the horse's mouth. Ain't nobody gonna come to me. Your daddy was nah, bro. My dad already told me about that situation. I'm staying away from you, bro. So that's how it is. I keep it straight 100 with my dude. The way I'm talking to y'all is the way I talk to her. Yeah. Literally the same way. I don't sugarcoat
That's
nothing.
what it be.
That's it. So she would never be afraid to run to you and talk to you about anything.
And plus, I'm demanding with it. I want to know. I want to talk about certain things. I can't wait for you to get certain things. Listen, I'm ready. Listen, man. I'm gonna talk to you about anything. Your mother don't want to talk to you? I got it. I volunteer to service. I don't mind it.
Yeah, listen, I respect that, and I mean for you to reach out to other fathers that's I guess doing the same thing, and I mean take notice in that. That's just powerful. I mean, bringing all of us together.
Yeah, but it don't happen like that though. Yeah. That's the only thing. It's always a bunch of females with their kids there. My market is females and kids.
Right.
I understand that. I know why males don't gravitate to me, and it's cool. But at some point, it will be a forced situation. So if you don't come on board at some point as a man, you'll be supporting your kids in my program. You'll be supporting a stop the violence around. I just lost a nigga yesterday, one of my boys yesterday. One of my street kids. So I lost a few of my street kids, dudes I grew up with. Like I'm from the tribe, born and raised in the projects. All my boys is dying. Literally, the kids I went to school with, the kids I grew up with, the kids I tell stories about to the young boys. Right. Cause I escaped this shit. You see what I'm saying? None of my I don't be with my child friends because we understand what I'm into.
Yeah, we different lanes.
And we will sit back and we'll talk about this like, yo, damn, all right, you can't chill how we normally chill because what you into. You a positive dude, and we respect that shit. Yeah. And I respect it, but
that's the biggest thing is having both parties understand and respect it.
Yeah.
But it's the hard part because I'm a
because
street guy and my guys is dying, and I feel like I'm not working hard enough to save them. That's why I'm tied into what I'm tied into. If I leave, no one's going to do my work, right? And no one's going to be brave enough to come out here and do this because it's all bravery. Anybody can do this shit. Anybody can put on events, go out here and talk to kids, do stop the violence. Anybody can do that shit.
We just need more.
Nah, I gotta correct you.
The only reason why I say that, listen,
only you right now. You know
because I'm
that?
brave enough to do it.
Yeah, but that's the only reason why. But that's exactly why I was gonna say that because you brave enough to do it, because you have the right passion for it, and because you have the connection to the streets and to the people in the streets that you have the connection to. You have that direct connection to their kids, so it's meant for you to be where you are and play the position you're in right now.
Putting it like that, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
You broke that shit down.
But listen though, I'm gonna tell you why I doubt him on that. Cause I've been telling this motherfucker. Somebody else, man.
Listen, man, I just put it as if anybody can do what I'm at work.
Nah, you're right.
That's why I put it like that. Yeah, I understand you put it. It was perfectly said. But like I say, anybody can do it because I want more men to be able. You know, they love to see black men, but they're scared to see black men. Like you see 5 black men just walking, you thinking crime or you thinking something. But if it's not,
what's going on first? What's about to happen? That's the first thing that in mind.
So that's everywhere I go. That's what they say. Damn, I wish we could see more positive black men. Damn, because my team I got a lot of females in my team. He the only guy, and he's like, we got another guy. Word. But every time we go somewhere, they go, I wish we could see more positive black men. I go, yeah, me too. I wish I could see the shit too.
I wish we could see it, but guess what? We stepping on the platform to try to create them, man. Hopefully everybody fall in line and jump on the wave.
Yeah, that's what we do.
You know, listen, you have any type of organizations where you want to reach out, feel free, hit us up, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be a part of the beginning sponsorship.
Definitely with that, man.
Yeah, and don't hesitate to send us the invites to come to any of your events, man.
Yeah. Because we are, real fathers that try to matter,
Yeah, I need y'all sizes too.
Yep.
So I had shirts, but I ain't want to just bring a whole bunch of shirts and I have the sizes.
Word, for sure.
Yeah, we got a whole nother conversation to have after this.
You said that, we still got some minutes to go.
So another thing I noticed that you do lot of the dances and everything with the you know, the mother and son, the daddy and daughter dances and everything like that.
Yeah.
So all right, so I'm glad you brought up the mother and son ball. It wasn't my event. I was sponsoring the event.
Okay,
but it was
yeah.
actually Carrie Ann's event.
Shouts out
to Carrie Ann.
Yeah, Carrie Ann in the building, y'all. All the way from Bridgeport.
Word.
Chill. She just chill. But the mother and son ball, it was actually a great event, great experience. It was her third year doing it, and it's beautiful to see something we never had. You see what I'm saying? Because we didn't have shit like that growing up.
Right.
So
That's
to see little boys dressed up and mothers like dressed up in prom type outfits on Mother's Day is like that shit blew my mind. In every event she had, like this shit be like packed. Motherfuckers is on time.
Word.
Motherfuckers waiting at the door. I wish you hadn't come through like that. Every time I'm there, I'm like, damn, why did I get out of Bridgeport? God damn, I'm telling you. But the atmosphere is dope. Like everything about it is like, it's brilliant. Like I can't even. Like, it was something I wanted to do a long time ago. But when I seen her doing, I'm like, oh no, I don't need to do it. I just need to support this and be behind it and make sure her event continues to go. Like that's my main focus behind it. It's just like if I can help and just support it, I'm gonna make sure the shit go every time. I don't give a fuck. She ain't got no sponsors. I'm gonna make sure everything go.
That's real right there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you wanted to do it. That's something that you wanted to do. You see someone else do it. You know, all right, listen, that lane was already created. Let me just help.
Right.
You know what I mean? Make it move faster.
Because
You know what I mean?
sometimes our
That's-
purpose
yo.
is to be a part of a purpose. She has a purpose.
Yeah.
My purpose is to only be behind her purpose. I wasn't supposed to fucking.
A lot of people don't realize, listen, a lot of people don't realize that shit. Everybody want to be the motherfucking chief. Nobody want to be the Indian.
In that same scenario, 9 times out of 10, somebody would have just did the same thing and try to make it a competition.
They want the attention.
Right.
Right. See, I'm from I play Fit Halls. We went 27 on my championship year. We beat every team by
I was going to talk about that too.
So for me, I know what it feels like to be in a team. I know what it feels like to be a star amongst stars. You see what I'm saying? All my guys were stars, and I was still a star. I wasn't the leading scorer, but I still led the team.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't gotta be the front runner to be a part of the movement or to make sure it runs successful. We all got a ring. Not one person. It wasn't one person that got a ring and we all just sat back and watched it. We all got a ring. We all go down as legends.
Listen, you ain't the captain of the yacht, but you're on the boat.
Exactly, man. So if I see a team that's struggling, I can play my part. I'm just coming from here. I don't mind being a role player. I know how to do that. And a lot of chiefs don't know how to be Indians.
That's it.
That's me.
I didn't realize that it had to be an Indian first.
Exactly. I always said
Talk that
the
shit.
best leader is a great follower. I was a great follower. It's 19 of us. I'm the last child of 19 kids. Wow. So I had it's little brother syndrome. You have no choice but to listen.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Don't say that. You a big brother. You don't know.
Either you gonna whoop you or not. You know, right? Exactly. You gotta eat last. Everything lasts was, man. Trust me. So that was really like what it was to me. I did a lot of following, a lot of observing. My brothers was a big time lessons for me because they made one of the mistakes I didn't have to go through. Even though I still went down the same path, but you know, shout out to the big bros on the love.
Facts.
You dodged the obstacles that they had.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I knew what not to do because they're already.
I say that a lot about, you know what I mean, a lot of my, you know, I guess role models of what not to do. They ain't show me what to do, they show me what not to do. So, I mean, yeah, I know to stay away from that. Nah, that's powerful right there. You know what I'm saying? You got a question? I'm running them more. You got some more, man.
I definitely gotta say this, yo. Know what I mean, I appreciate your energy. I definitely appreciate that. Like you could feel that you actually mean what you're saying. You actually into the interview. You actually came to talk about what we're talking about. Like I appreciate that because a lot of people come up here or you see them, they just be super. It's me. It's shit was scripted. I don't even know how to answer, but I'm gonna answer it. But I mean, like you are being you, and you, I mean, you actually
showing the passion to what it is that's going on.
I don't feel like interviews like this conversation.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's exactly how we always try to put that energy out there, but it don't reciprocate like that.
It tends to always be like that.
I'm tell you why though. Cause everybody ain't real. That's why a lot of people ain't real. And a lot of people scared to be real and be themselves amongst others. And that's really all it is.
Yeah, but that's I learned that in the leadership class of New Haven Foundation. Shout out to New Haven Foundation. They taught me that. They said the best leader has to show vulnerability, and vulnerability actually liberate other people. Shorty right there again. I met her at one of my events, a breast cancer event I had did. What was that? 3 years ago? 2 years ago? 2 years ago?
Wow.
And her story was so amazing. Like, she was so brave with telling her story, telling her past, telling all the things that was done to her. It liberated me. Like, I'm in the back boiling, like, oh my goodness. I don't know how to sit still because I'm so emotional that she triggered all these things I've been running from. You see what I'm saying? She was so comfortable with it, just telling like it's nothing, like it don't even hurt. When I'm sitting back there, tough men with all these things inside that's killing me, that I just want to talk about. You see what I'm saying? So for her to be able to tell her story, that shit helped me, and it made me start telling my story. So now I'm cool with telling my story to the kids. I was afraid of that shit because them words hurt or because that memory hurt. You see what I'm saying? So to hear her, it was like, yo, this little girl up here outshining me. She really, it's my event, homegirl. We have me in the back crying. What's wrong with you? Like, that's how I took it. I'm like, man, I gotta get it together. I was so emotional. It was like, she like, but that's the first time I felt liberation. That's what I was like, damn, that's what it felt like. So if I was to tell my story to people, this is what I'm giving them. I'm freeing them. Because it's somebody in the crowd like, damn, I've been through that. Never knew somebody else was going through that shit.
Right.
And never knew how to handle that shit.
And all it takes is one. You might have been the only person I felt like that night.
Literally.
It did what it was intended to do.
So big shout out to Carrie Ann.
Shouts out again. Sound like Carrie Ann in the interview. Sound like she in the interview.
Word. Definitely hear her. That's Bridgeport wave.
And another thing, like, speaking on that, like, in our era growing up, we were like, you can't show emotion. You can't show that you're vulnerable. You can't show that you have a weakness. You always had to be.
You always had to show the toughness.
Yeah, you always had to be that. You always had to be. Yeah.
And it's crazy. That's what I was telling him. I was like, I always been this person. This person never left. I just had to be a certain way to survive in my era.
Right.
So I had to be the tough guy. I had to do all these things. And in reality, I know it's not me. But I gotta make it do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know this guy wouldn't have made it 15 years ago. I know that for sure. You see what I'm saying? Because even 15 years ago when I get up, like, damn, Farrakhan. That's what you just say to me. Like, oh, you get Farrakhan shit. I was like, I can't even talk to niggas. So it put me in a shell. Seriously, it put me in a shell to where I couldn't express certain things because my peers we was all street kids. So I understand what it is.
It go back to the corny shit. It go back to everything being corny.
And that's what it was. So I hid this man for so long to where 2011, that's when I started to expose him. But like I said, it's a growing process with all this. You know what I mean? This shit ain't easy. Like at all. Because I'm still learning myself after I started when I was what? When I was 22. I was still a child when I started this shit. I just turned 30, so I've been this month, what bodyguard, 9th annual? Stop the Violence bodyguard, 9th annual. We going on 10 years. So for me, I'm just proud to be able to say 10 years. Like, I'm gonna be proud when she go, my daddy been doing this for 20 years. My daddy been doing it for 25. That's what I'm living for. I'm chasing a 10-year me. I'm not even chasing, I'm chasing something way bigger than me. I need her to brag about me or brag about what we got going on. Because this shit ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here forever. Trust me.
I can guarantee, even though it probably wasn't visual to you, but throughout them years, you probably inspired, you know what I mean?
Tons of people.
Right.
Tons of people. Oh, but I know. I'm a C guy. Trust me. It's too big. It's too many people we meet. And it's cool because I'm happy to inspire. I always look at it like, if you're going to do something, do it for the kindness of your heart. Don't look for nothing in return. And that's a lot of my shit is done like that. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people not going to come to me and be like, damn, Ari, you helped me out. You inspired me. I'm cool with it. Yeah. I'm cool with it. I know what it is. Right. As long as me and you know what it is, the public don't need to know. Yeah. Right. That's how I view it. Yeah. Just keep doing your thing. Keep grinding. I'm cash in.
What would you say that is? Is that pride? Is that, I don't know. What
New Haven got this thing with
Black Cloud.
New Haven got this thing with everybody want to own something, even if it's somebody else's idea. And it's so messed up. Like you could be a part of somebody's greatness, but you rather sabotage their greatness and start something completely different. That's the same thing. Like how many basketball programs we got here? That's why I didn't start a basketball camp. I could have easily started a basketball camp, bro. I didn't start a basketball camp. I started an educational enrichment program. It's the plan B to a failed basketball dream. I'm a failed basketball player. My whole starting five was supposed to be all D1. None of us had grades, SAT scores, or nothing. But we had all the popularity, we had all the stats, we had everything. Right. So for me, it's like, why should I put basketball on these kids when it's the percentage of being an NBA star is so fucking slim? But you could be a cook, you could be an activist, you could be a business owner, you could be all these things in the community that, like, right here.
So exactly.
Literally. So for me, on Entrepreneur Friday, I bring in people from our community. Welly Seafood, Kermit, Carolina. Kendrick from Terminal 110. I bring in actual people from our community. Yeah, I could bring in Bria Holmes. Yeah, I could bring in Tremont Walters. But why show them that? Because that's one in how many? Right. But you go down Welly, you see tons of businesses.
Exactly.
Like, so it's me, I'm changing the narrative on my kids to where if I could put a camera in here right now, or if I could put clothing in here right now, you'll be a businessman, an entrepreneur by the time you get out of high school.
Yo, I'm going to say this right now. This interview, this shit was destined, bro.
This shit about his daughter, right.
But that's what we design programs around.
All our programs for this summer. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like schools bought our after school program. We sell our after school program in schools. So Troop just bought our after school program. They've been a long 2 years. It's the first time I'm announcing it. So I feel good about it because the grant finally went through. It was a 2-year process. But Troop finally bought our school. So it's not like we're not working. It's just we're trying to get more in depth with our work. Like we need to be in the schools. Kids need to see us every day. Kids need to deal with us after school.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We soon will have our own building, our own youth center. This is shit we working. We're not waiting for the state or the government for this shit.
Bro, that's
we not only waiting for heroes. Shit still ain't up. And I was there when it got knocked down. I'm from the hood. So for me, it's like, why do I need to wait for something that's needed for us? Right. If I'm hungry, I'm gonna go fucking cook and get my food. If I need to watch, it's the same thing. She needs something growing up. I gotta provide. Her friends need something growing up. I gotta provide that shit. Too many little niggas is dying. Too many little dudes is dying, and it's too close home. We this little. You can't even see us on the world map.
And the crazy part is too many of our own doing it to each other. On top of that,
a white cop kill a black guy. Everybody protested.
Everybody going to
see. A black kid kill a black kid. You don't even hear about this shit.
You don't hear nothing about it.
You know how many mothers is burying kids, bro? How many friends gotta bury? Like, I'm tired of burying friends, man. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of seeing mothers crying. I'm tired of that shit, man. Like, and then nobody says nothing. Like, we know the killer and we know the dude that died. So it's a double loss. And now we got 2 families, sets of kids that's suffering. And I gotta be the one to be like, yo, man, you know your father wasn't shit. Nah, I can't do that.
Right.
But that's our reality. If we don't tell the truth, we're gonna have kids growing up with a bunch of lies. That's the reality. I'm keeping it in the book, man. That's the reality. Like lies feel good. I fully understand that shit. It feels so good to hear what you want to hear.
Right.
I'd rather take the truth, even if it kills me. I gotta have it like that. I gotta have it like that.
Yeah, and the crazy part though with the youth though, and that's what I see going wrong with in the school the most. Ain't nobody being honest. It ain't enough of us being 100% honest with the kids. Everything is sugar coated and trying to beat around the bush with it instead of being straightforward with it. And it's messing all of them up.
I tell my parents and my kid, I tell them the parents, I ain't giving up on you. I said, I know every other program you've been in probably kicked your ass out, and I'm pretty sure. But you ain't gonna get kicked out here. I'm gonna make sure I make an impact on you. Like that's my goal. I gotta impact the kid. I don't give a fuck how bad you is. Bring it to me.
It's the passion. It's the passion, bro.
Exactly.
Like, I mean,
exactly.
You got people that's there that's probably just blow it, just for the money, Like, I mean,
waiting for a
but just
different
think like, put yourself in a kid situation, right?
How
What's one thing every kid wants? Attention. Don't matter how it comes, as long as they get it, they willing to take it. No matter how it comes. So they willing to do so much for attention. We don't give our kids enough attention at all. So that's why they go seeking other sources.
And that I think that goes to some of these childish ass adults that we got too, because they out here seeking attention, trying to do anything.
They still on social media. They still doing this dumb shit. They still in the clubs. They still buying all these kids. Like I'm not with the concept of making my child look like she's smart. I don't need to put Jordans on her. I don't need to put all this stuff on her to make her feel as if she's who she is. Exactly. She know I don't buy that shit anyway. Like I bought my first pair of Jordans when I bought us up here. I bought me, her, and my son up here. That was my first pair of Jordans ever in my life buying. Because it was for them. It was a photo shoot. But she know I ain't buying that shit. That was the lesson. I'm not buying that. That's just I won't place my values there. I will make her understand our values are not going there.
That's the morals that you need to install. Yeah, bro.
I need her to understand what we're valuing, because our values are placed in so many different things. So if we don't get it, we feel like the world is over. Right. Somebody say no to money or say no to, like, people just be like, oh, word, you ain't feeling it. Wait, what, bro? Are you serious? Right. Nah, I don't want her to feel like that. And I explain that to her. Like, you can't be around people just because they're being nice to you. Don't build your relationship like that. Because you want to leave me because I'm disciplining you, now you're going to stay 2 more days.
Word.
So I want to go home, daddy. Why? Because you getting disciplined? Oh, you staying here now. Same thing with my son. Daddy, I want to go home. Oh, because you're going to get everything you want. Nah, you're staying here. Because it's a balance. Regardless, I respect the mothers. They do all the nurturing part, and that's cool. But it has to be a balance. It has to be a balance.
You know, one thing about that, I think that's a real good way to discipline. That's something that the child would think about once they're older. And I mean, they think about once they're older. Because listen, right, it's a bunch of lessons that my mom had taught me when I was a kid. I'm like, yo, man.
Think about that shit now.
Some of us still didn't even click that. That's crazy. Some of us still didn't even click that. A lot of it did, but some of us
exactly. I'm still working up like, oh shit, like I just learned that.
I tell my mother that all the time, like, Mom, if we would have listened to you, life would have just been easier for us.
Yo.
If we just would have listened, we did nothing wrong, Mom. And I have to make my mother understand that a lot, because she raised 12 kids by herself. She dealt with my father bullshit. Then had to deal with my brother bullshit. So it's repeatedly the same cycle for her. Right. And no disrespect to her, she's a strong black woman.
Strong,
this is what a lot of our women go through. We don't understand the bullshit that we put women through, because we in a mix. We still childish. It takes us so long to fucking grow up. Like, females are so far ahead of us. You see what I'm saying? Like, by the time a female in high school, she already got a job, she already know how to manage money. We still playing around. We still blowing money, yo. Like, you know how long it takes for us to manage? I still never got this shit down. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And the female, they so far ahead to her. That's why I say females got control. You see what I'm saying? Because naturally they're programmed to just be who they are. You know what I'm saying? So for me, if a little girl can get this knowledge from a man, it will be more appreciated. Because when you hear from a woman, it's more like, that's my mother. But you hear from a guy, you like, he giving me all the inside scoops. Right. How I need to be.
Listen,
change the whole narrative, man.
She changed the whole. I be telling Coolie that the girls get out here, ain't no dude could come and game her and tell her anything that she want to hear, because she already heard it from the king that she's supposed to hear from.
But you got to think about it, it's not a lot of kings.
It's not exactly.
So they out on the hunt. Going on.
That's what I hate. I hate it.
Trying to figure and find it out.
Because if you got
and I see it as
parents, if you got
I'm pretty sure.
If you got parents twerking and making twerk videos, what you think?
Right.
What you
think about that?
We can't listen to what in our radio, in our car?
You can't listen to Cardi B, Blueface, or City Girls.
I don't play that shit. I don't give a fuck that shit on multiple stations. I'm turning the music down. We don't play that. And it's just it ain't about me disliking a certain music. It's just what I'm allowing my kids to intake. Like I can't it can't be no BS. Like, it can't.
Nah, that's just. We need that to rub off on a lot of these parents.
Not a lot of guys, females.
No. It ain't even a guy. I ain't even want to target a male or female. I'm gonna target both parents.
Yeah.
I see it as Ross. I see it as Ross in the high school, and everything he's saying is like 1,000% right on both ends with the boys coming in and the females. The boys, like when we was in high school, they I don't even know how to put it. It's so bad. That's why I'm saying. No. That part of it, that part of it is ridiculous. But they so far, they nowhere near advanced to where they should be at the age of 14, 13. It's like they still in a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old mindset. It's like, yo, y'all still in high school playing tag. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. Y'all playing tag.
Yeah, but you gotta think about that's the process of parents babying.
And I was about to get to that. That's what I was getting to. Everybody's getting baby and everything is getting hampered to showing everything to you don't need to step out and be on your own. Right. It ain't nothing about stepping out and learning to do nothing on your own. Think about it. Everything is right there in their hand. About anything you go right on your phone and Siri.
Anything.
Siri. How the hell?
Right.
Whatever. And she gonna tell you. Then on top of that, you got your mother sitting there saying,
I'm not sure I understand.
See?
You don't understand. You don't understand. But then you got mothers or the fathers or whoever it is sitting right there that's going to go and do it all for them.
Exactly.
Like, it's still 7 to 8 year olds that don't know how to tie their shoe.
Yeah.
It's like, And I'm talking, and I'm not even talking about the big stuff. I'm talking about all the small stuff that lead up to the big stuff.
Right.
All the small veins that lead up to the big branch that blossom into whatever it is that's going to be.
It's two things, right? So I'm reading a book. It's called The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, right? And I'm on the chapter I'm on right now. The chapter I'm on right now is exactly that. It's entitlement. Like everybody's raising their kids right now like they're entitled to the world. They don't have to earn nothing. Nothing. Like you're just giving them the world. Like without them having to know what it takes. Yeah,
no work ethic. No work ethic.
Yeah, but that's that concept of I'm not gonna treat my kids the way I was raised.
The way I was raised. That's exactly what it is.
I think my mother the other day, I said, "Mom, damn, I've been blaming all these years for being so hard on me. But I thank you because you prepared me for a soft era.
Oh my goodness!
If you didn't do what you did, I would have been weak in this era. And it's the truth. I had to thank you for that, bro, because that shit really prepped me for this era. Like I can't lie, it prepped me,
bro. If
not the whole
it's funny that you say that because I come across a lot of I would say parents that tend to have that. I guess what is it called? It's a.
Would they make excuses for their kids?
Right. Yeah.
They make excuses
because I had it this way. I don't want to.
Oh, they don't like.
They don't like.
Right. If you give the kids the option, they're gonna do what they want.
And that's exactly what it is. You're giving them the option instead of making it a demand.
And the kids be so like. If I was a child. Disrespecting the parent as much as the kids disrespecting the parent nowadays. Listen, I wouldn't have no teeth for my mom. I wouldn't have no teeth. Bruh. Listen, I wouldn't even have a jaw. I wouldn't be here. That part of it is right. How can you talk to your mother? How can you talk to your father that way?
Fear. Like, I don't give a fuck. Fear coming in hand with respect.
And the mother and the father like
hand in hand, always. Left hand and the right hand, right.
I wasn't raised like that. This and that. Hey, but you can discipline. Regardless of what you was, how bad you was taught done in your life, you can raise your child accordingly. You know what not to do. Mm-hmm. So you know how far to go. Mm-hmm. You don't gotta. beat your child into slavery. Right.
It's
This
look,
different
I
ways
get my
to
kid.
discipline your child
I
without.
slip and warn to every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm saying I say
I got boys, so listen.
2 or 3 times. After that, the gun's coming up. So you ain't hear it. You got. You're gonna have to feel it. I'm for real.
Listen, I don't have nothing wrong with that. I'm all for it actually because how I came out. Because listen, if I never, just realized, like I said, when my mom was teaching me back in the day, if I would have sit here and still be hard headed and going through the same things I'm going through, I'll be crazy. It's that's the form of insanity right there.
But you gotta think, a lot of men go through that though. A lot of men are running. It's like a hamster wheel. Just keep repeating the same thing. I got friends that will literally talk about shit we talked about 10 years ago. And being that my mind is in a different place, I can't even have certain conversations with them. So for me going into my hood and talking about, we need to all buy Bitcoins, they gonna be like, what?
right.
Yo,
It's overhead.
instead of hanging in front of the store, let's put our money together.
Buy a store.
Yo, we got 10 kids, man. All y'all sell drugs. Give $1,000 a piece. I take the 10,000. We go to the bank. We get a loan. Bomb. They like. But if I was to go, listen, I got these peas for this price. Yo, if I cook this up for y'all,
Everybody want
Everybody put their money in.
But that's how it was. I go through the process of when we was serving the whole city. Everybody was down. Like we was selling drugs, we was whooping on everybody at all the clubs. Everybody was down. It don't matter. Judge, you know what it is. First hand. That's why I said I ain't seen Dutch since I was the other dude. So you see what I'm saying? It'd be weird because when I see people again, they see the new me. Dutch know me from a different era. So to be here talking about this right now is like, he over here like saying, what the fuck is this? Must be a different brother. Must be heads, older brother, somebody. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, being that I used to be this type of dude is like, I don't know, man. It's just
and it goes back to the uncomfortability. They're even comfortable with who we are, who it is that we change into. To even conversate and sit and host a outside of their realm conversation. And they don't. And truthfully, already, you gotta look back at them. They ain't never left that circle. So what else do they know?
But that's why I don't. That's why.
What else do they know?
That's why I can't blame somebody for something they don't know. And I don't blame people for something.
They come home from jail with some stupid shit and go right back. They don't know nothing else. They don't know how to be out this shit and survive. So they gonna do some stupid shit. I only know I'm gonna rob. But he don't even know how to get the fuck away from the robbery store. So he's still getting fucking caught. You know what I mean? If he ain't gonna jump that right there, you fuck. So they're gonna do the same stupid shit. Like you said, the hamster cycle and go right back. And it's like that in all different lanes. The street lane, whether you're in the school system, whether you coach, whether you a community activist, whether you a fucking mayor. Once you step into that realm and you're not looking to grow outside of that, you're only gonna continue to do the same shit.
I tell my daughter that all the time. That she reads. She's in 5th grade and she reads on the 9th grade level, and she want to keep reading the same books. And I'm like, no, read this book. Yeah, but there's no adventure in there. It's education in there. Read.
My daughter hates that. I'm like, we're going to buy books. Stay off the tablet. What you reading? Daddy? No, it got to be education. Daddy, can I get one? All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Just one.
Take half hour. You got half hour.
But that's how I am. I sit on the tablet, get off the tablet. Do something constructive. I don't care. You better do some chores. You better write, read. Get off the tablet.
Right. Or if you on the tablet, do Duolingo. Learn another language.
That's what I
see. You just plug this on.
No, but that's what I do.
My note taker too.
I got a 5-year-old cousin living with me. She on the tablet all day, but I take the joint. I won't take it from her, but I take it and I switch the language and give it back to her.
Yeah.
I switch it right to Spanish. TV, she'll sit one watch the channel. I ain't gonna switch the channel. I give her an hour on Spanish. She sitting there watching. Chaz, I can't this Spanish. She don't know. She fighting though. She don't want
Right.
But in time, once she actually start learning, it's going.
Right.
Come right back to her.
So the thing with my daughter is because she's in school, she's 10 also. So she goes to the school she goes to teaches them different languages. So she goes to John C. Daniels. So she's learning. She goes to. She's been doing Spanish since kindergarten, and now she's starting to learn Chinese. So now she has to be in Duolingo, and she can't be on any app without finishing her lesson for the day, like that type of stuff. But I wanted to say this earlier, like, I mean, to hear that it's outside of my brother Dutch, you know what I mean? To hear another father being the same way, like, I mean, I'm gonna let my daughter. This is probably the only episode I'm gonna let her listen to. But she can hear this. Like, there's other fathers out here that do the same thing, like that's teaching them jewels to you. So when you get to the ages that you need to apply them, you already taught. The game is already there for you. So like, I just wanted to say thank you for for reaffirming that it's out here. Like, real fathers is out here. Like,
Definitely. See, no, I just wanted to say you guys got a little bit tougher than me. I got boys, and well, listen, because the girls want to read and all that.
I'd rather have more girls, man. I don't want no boys.
Bro, right. I give my boys some books. I come back in the room. Right.
Books ripped out the window.
See the books no more.
Stashed under the bed, in the pillowcase.
Figure out how to get the time in and the computer. I'm like, yo, what? Yeah, exactly.
Nah, that's what I said. After my son, I said, I don't want no more boys.
Yeah.
I'd rather have all girls.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even lie to you.
Hard-headed, man.
And go back to what I said. You gotta put yourself in them shoes.
Man, I don't remember when I was
Right. No, not
They keep saying, you bad like how you was when you was a kid. I said, I don't remember when I was a kid. Y'all was catering to me. I was a bad one. What do you mean?
Remember back when you was 10. Remember when you was 10 when I'm not doing dumb stuff?
Yeah, but
I was catching snakes and frogs.
Yeah, but there you go. I be saying that girl, I be like, yo, listen, when I was 10 years old, girl, you don't know what I was doing. Like, we was so far ahead with like, as far as like being, not, I wouldn't say being adults, but being on our own, being responsible. Right. Like you're saying, at that age, we was learning how to cook, we was learning how we had to do chores, we knew the in and outs, we was going to the store, we was, like, she don't, but I'm not mad that she's not like that. I love that my kids are still kids. Like, they not fresh. My son don't even watch videos. He only watch educational stuff on YouTube. Literally, he can tell you every truck, every dinosaur, everything.
That's
he don't even know songs. I don't even think he know how to dance, which I love. I love it. The same with her. My daughter's like highly intelligent. Like I push that because that's something that wasn't pushed in my household. It was always a street life, a drug life. Like, my brothers didn't. It was a certain life we had to live due to my father dying at an early age, and et cetera, et cetera. So a lot of them didn't. They was forced not to go to school to take care of us, which I commend my older brothers for that. They put their life on the back burner to make sure their little brother was straight. Right. So I commend that, but it's being that happened, they lack so much. You see what I'm saying? It's just a lot you miss out on when you don't live your childhood correctly. And being that I want her to live her childhood correctly, I tell her this all the time, girl, I need you. I don't want you to be like what I've dealt with or what I've seen. I've dealt with a lot of fatherless females. I dealt with a lot of damaged females. And no disrespect to them, but it's certain things that you need as a child to be a proper adult. You're going to continuously be that trophy child as an adult.
Seeking that attention. Seeking that same attention that you never got.
Exactly. Or even if you're not seeking the attention, is sometimes you don't know how to deal with the like, someone can actually love you and you might never know how to deal with it.
That's another
you see what I'm saying? So I want her to be able to identify, and that's what I always tell her, like, as long as you can identify what it is, then you can come to me and I can acknowledge you. I mean, I can break it down to you. So it's just something as little as, like, she was saying, oh, Daddy, they called me phony one time. And I was like, did you check yourself? Did you realize if you was being phony? Right. Don't just be thinking somebody's against you when you don't can't even identify what being phony is. So identify it first, and then come to me and let me explain it to you, so I can let you know. Like, I'm not on my daughter's side if she's wrong. Right. If she know that. Right. That's right. And I always go, if it's right there, I gotta go with what's right. If it's
that's
right,
the world. That's the world, though. You get out here in the world. It ain't.
There's nothing. No ass either jail, dead, whatever.
Right.
It ain't
Nobody got your back. Right.
Nobody gonna be like, listen, girl, you need to
Right.
So I always tell her, dear lady, if what's right, what's right, what's wrong, what's wrong.
That's
like
word.
Today she got in trouble. I'm not gonna put you on blast, but you might be. Today she got in trouble. My plans today, I'm like, okay, we about to go out to eat. This is my plans for it. Like, I'm like, yo, we about to go out to eat. We about to bring her to boil and sour. She love to eat seafood. Like, I treat my daughter real, like, I treat her real good. Like, I got to. I cook for her. I treat her like a queen.
Supposed to.
You see what I'm saying?
Supposed to.
So, my plans was to take her out to eat today. She been asking about it, so I was like, all right, make sure I do. She don't know I'm doing it. I'm surprising her. But I get a text from her teacher. Even if it's minute, I don't give a fuck if you're helping someone. You still get in trouble for helping someone. I understand it was good intentions, but you still got in trouble. So for me, I can't. What do I look like for treating you if you was? You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, I hate it. And I was in the car telling like, damn, yo, I want to go eat seafood. Like I want to eat seafood. I ain't want to settle for Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Like I'm in the car literally saying, damn, DeAri. Now I gotta hear your mother-in-law. I already seen how far this gonna go. You got the Freddy this weekend. It's so much you over one mistake, baby. Like this is like my clear words. Like, damn, girl. I really wanted some seafood. Like, you know? But now I'm really going to settle for Chick-fil-A. Still good, but but I always gotta keep it real to her. I got to. Like I don't mind. I'm the bad guy. I'm the good guy. I'm everything to her, and I don't mind being it. You see what I'm saying? But I have to be that because nobody else gonna do it.
Nobody else gonna do it.
So this is my last question because we're gonna have to wrap everything up. So I just want to know what's next. You got anything that you dropped a few jewels and everything.
A lot of jewels.
Right.
I hope y'all picked them all up.
Is there anything that you want to express before you get off the mic and before we end the show? That is basically what I want to say.
Well, we pretty much flowed enough, but just continue the positive energy. People want to reach out. You can reach me at www.fearlessbuilders.com. I have a website. It's real broad, so we do from community service to you can sign your kids up for our programming. You can volunteer. You can become a member. We also have a Father's Day event on Father's Day, June 16th. Is our Real Fathers Matter movement. We always do. It's a free event, free food, free music. It's actually free vending. So if you want to come out there and vend, free vending. Just give a generous donation. And we have a Stop the Violence in July, which we do every year. It's our 9th annual.
Send me the flyers.
Yeah,
I'll
send down everything.
Right.
Definitely. Listen, man, I need y'all to take away from this episode. Real fathers matter, man.
Yeah,
we out here, yo.
Out here.
Stand on your 10 toes, man, and make sure you're firm with raising your kids and being firm in the community, man, because we need it. We don't need no sucker shit. We need y'all to turn this shit around and show them what real men are supposed to do. Be active in the community and parent your children, man. It starts with you. You are the example that they're gonna follow, so be the best that you can be at it. Feel me? I am Coolie Main. You can find me everywhere under the name of Coolie Main. If you can't find me there, you can find me anywhere under Grown Ups Talk.
Okay. You already know this AK the Chief signing out, checking off. You know the motto. Like, share, and follow. If you didn't do it, do it. Tell a friend and do that shit again. This is Grown Ups Talk. You can find me there. If you can't find me anywhere, if you're looking for me and I can't find me there, you can find me on Grown Ups Talk. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Find me with them. So look for them and you'll find me.
Right. You get me here in the house. So, you know what I mean? Anything you want to say to people before you check out?
Probably got some of your phone, bro.
Nah, I ain't bringing your phone though.
You about to spit a
But
ball.
nah. Hey, yo, shout out to the fathers that is doing their thing and the moms that is doing their thing. Appreciate y'all, man. Highly appreciate y'all. To the ones that ain't, hopefully y'all hear this message, man, to step up and get on your job, man.
Yeah. What he said.
Y'all know what it is, man. Talk to us grown or don't talk to us at all.
That was lit.